Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's Santo Domingo taking on San Francisco. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the ball. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
In the air to left, down the line. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level. And this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Three and two.
Here comes a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that...
And let's take a look at the lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed. Rodriguez in the on deck circle. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Count full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left side. Garcia makes the catch, inning over. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Jorge Tavares. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider Guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a foul out of play. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do it all.
Two down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Marco Hernandez. He swings and fouls one off. Hernandez launched a homer in his most recent game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Rodriguez.
The first baseman, number
His hit
64.
for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
Garner back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rodriguez now at the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Pickoff move to second. Rodriguez dives back in safely. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And there's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground. Tosses across to first. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 12.
Here's the rookie third baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And a curve is down and in. Next offering is fouled back. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
So he gets
Anthony
2 milestones
Singer.
with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
One out, runner at second. Singer digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here. That one missed. Man at second. Slap the other way, foul.
That's outside.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Number 17 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Hey!
And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Good job to fight that one off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Number 15.
And now the right fielder. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in.
Siegler tossed to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. The Aggies on top here, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swings through that one out in front that time. Rodriguez will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stuart Baroa will hit next. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras. Taveras with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help
Now
you come out of the struggle.
shortstop,
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. Strike 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
There's the strike.
That's ball 2.
Cibaenas off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. And we're back. Now at the plate, number 74.
The second baseman, Edinson Polito.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Kenny.
Here's the catcher.
Piper.
Up and in, ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nice grab.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
And now here is Julio Carreras.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodriguez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Ellis, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Molina getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. And there's a curve through for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And next is the designated hitter, Albert Rodriguez. Grounded out. His first time up. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the third baseman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And fouled off. Rodriguez, the lead runner at second. Rodriguez at first with no outs. And that one fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Anthony Singer.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Anthony Singer.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Hernandez to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Aggies lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Lori Garcia.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air, out to right. Baroa makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan.
So digging in, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Baroa snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fastball is outside. And that one hammered way back there. And forget it. Third home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No, Groot, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
De Los Santos stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That pitch gets the corner. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Chris Ellis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the left fielder struck out swinging his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Rodriguez, the next to hit. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Stuart Baroa. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia gets under it. And that is that. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
15.
Tavares back to work.
That's a ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Gutierrez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Next offering way upstairs. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott England getting loose out there. Goodman getting loose as well. And now 2-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And here is Ezekiel Duran.
Counts 1-0.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the move. Out to short. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rodriguez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball one, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Albert Rodriguez. 1 for 2.
Rodriguez.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now the third baseman. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Clark checks over to first, and he's back. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. They get the force, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now number 76.
The catcher, Kenny Piper.
And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Julio.
Next to hit, Julio Carreras. Carreras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That clips the corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Play is made, 2 out.
The left fielder, number 1, Glory Garcia.
So the lineup flips over, and now Lori Garcia. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging on the curveball. Picks up strikeout number 7. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Robles.
Now
power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Well, one-run game leading off, Anthony Singer. 0 for 2 in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Just missed. On the ground, right side. He gets there with the slide. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's the left fielder. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Rodriguez. First pitch just misses. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Nope, that's inside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And downstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder.
First and second, 1 out. Baroa now at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. Inside, just missed. Fought off foul. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The count is full.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. A changeup missing, and 1-1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Sarantola getting ready to go. Ratto also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Marco Hernandez.
So up next, Marco Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now the DH spot, Davison De Los Santos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And it remains 2-2. This to third, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Scott England.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. 0 for 3 in this one.
Duran.
That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ball.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
64.
a little anxious.
Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Albert.
And now
Rodriguez.
the DH, Albert Rodriguez. He's got some power, no doubt. Foul ball there. They say you win.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a lefty out of the pen, Oscar Ratto.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's going to be Kelvin Gutierrez, and it's through for a hit, and the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty
Now
quickly.
batting.
No messing
Second
around right
baseman,
there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely
Paulino.
hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. On the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that one sliced foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is number 12. Engler in his second season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Anthony Singer.
Anthony Singer will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one. Action in the pen down there. Christopher Molina up and throwing. Robles, the lefty, warming up as well. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. A little bit low. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 17.
Now the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Aggies have the lead, 2-1.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Rodrigo Benoit.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And here's the catcher.
What
are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
1-run game, bottom 9. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. And that is out of play. And now it's even up.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Out to short. Boots it.
Now batting.
Oh, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
No outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Julio Carreras. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner hangs on at second as a potential tying run moves into scoring position.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now it's going to be Leury Garcia trying to move the runners over. There's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Rojas digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. It's a pitch out. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. No throw. He's in there safely. So the tying run at second.
Ball.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. They're down to their final strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
2 strikes.
Benoit is just 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Stepping in, Marco Hernandez. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. And now the right fielder, Stuart Baroa. Clips the corner, and we're underway. That clips the corner, making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Baroa gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup, and that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
This one in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets under it and pops it up. Carreras hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 64.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Anthony Singer.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye in that spot.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And the runner stays where he is. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Jorge Tavares.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Bottom of the first, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leury Garcia, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swings through that high fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodriguez collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Johan Rojas, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. That missed by a lot. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right down to shoot, and the count's full.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Kicks and deals. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Marco Hernandez.
Ball one.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now, and that's in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie DH, Albert Rodriguez. Garner back to work. Garner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 32 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the third
Here's the
baseman,
third baseman.
number 12.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Up the middle, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Anthony Singer.
Here's the second baseman, Anthony Singer. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. And it's fouled away. And 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Backed off the plate that time. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Davison De Los Santos with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the right fielder. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Pitch misses. Ball one. This one popped up. Durant settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
And here's the first baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. That one fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the rookie second baseman. First pitch misses. 2 outs.
2 balls, no strikes.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. There's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
In the air on the infield. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's the speedy catcher, Rodriguez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stewart.
Now here is Stuart Baroa. Reached on an infield single his first time. And delivers outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Headed towards the corner. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back.
And
here's the rookie catcher, number 76.
Piper.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Way high with that one. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now Julio Carreras, and that one fouled off.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Nobody out, runner at first. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Siegler squeezes it, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 1, Lori Garcia.
Here's the left fielder, Lori Garcia.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just missed. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now a chance for Johan Rojas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. On to the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
And that's too high.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodriguez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And the next pitch is way outside. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Albert Rodriguez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's a base hit. They're waving around Duran. Safe. And it's 1-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. There's the strike. Rodriguez, the base runner at first with one out.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
2 on, 1 out. Singer getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Movement in the bullpen. Chris Ellis appears to be getting loose. Molina warming up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, 1 out.
Yep, that ball went out. you.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Marco Hernandez.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. And there's a ball. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the designated
and the batter now,
hitter,
Davison de los Santos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And ball 1 to the right fielder. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, Kelvin Gutierrez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the count 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball, that's too high.
Hernandez at second. De Los Santos over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's the second baseman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Paulino.
That is upstairs for ball one. Fastball for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 1-2.
That's ball two.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Garner back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Chris Ellis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Stuart Baroa, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Baroa goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. That misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He goes down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Leody Taveras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball right side.
Nope,
and that's just foul. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. Three and two.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. To third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got it double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Ezekiel Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's to third, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, Rodriguez. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering upstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 76. And that's way high. Ball 1. And another ball. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Number 76 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Julio Carreras. He's 0 for 1. Tavares checks the runner, and he's back in safely. That one finds the zone, That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. On the corner for a strike. Bunting, and it's in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.